The most dystopian food TikTok ever filmed. What? The most dystopian food? This is a tozy.
This TikTok food influencer is getting backlash after not only she filmed, but also made multiple jokes about a fatal crash that happened just outside of the restaurant that she was currently having her anniversary at.
Planning on filming our anniversary dinner, but when we walked up, there was a body outside, so I knew it was going to be an eventful one.
I mean, we're getting a little dystopian here with some of the social media content. I mean, just when you thought TikTok influencers couldn't get a little bit more tone deaf, they prove us wrong. They outdo themselves over and over again. Seriously, I mean, like, you would think that in the post Logan Paul Toy Story alien on his head
going into the Japanese forest, you think you would learn. Nope, you don't.
A Japanese forest, people would learn a thing or two about being a little bit aware about what they're posting online, especially when it comes to other people passing, but apparently not. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't as bad as that whatsoever, but it's still incredibly tone deaf. And I mean, just the whole video leaves me with a simple question. Why? I don't know. I guess there's just a lack of the social and human decency recently, especially on social media. But thankfully, It seems like a lot of people kind of had that knee-jerk reaction of, lady, what are you doing? This is so tone deaf. But the person we're talking about today goes by Sarah Shoots online, and she's actually most well known for her videos of her paying off school lunch debts.
Okay, how are you?
I'm good. My name is Sarah Stusek. I run an organization called the Proper Help Foundation, and we pay off overdue school lunch accounts. Someone had written to me and said that your school may be in need, and I was wondering if there's someone I could talk to about that.
I think Proper Help has paid over $100,000 of overdue school lunch accounts across America. That's insane.
It's funny. Main character syndrome. You'd start doing good deeds. I guess the same thing happened to Mr. Beast. Because it wasn't his content originally, like doing good deeds, because I've seen a lot of slut videos on him. You start doing good deeds, and then you end up thinking like you're the best of everything, and then you start doing bad things. It happens all the time.
So she is really a beloved creator, and she amassed nearly 500,000 followers between her TikTok and Instagram and became pretty relevant for essentially just being a good person and paying off people's school lunch debts, which is why I feel like this video shocked so many people in her audience.
We enjoyed our romantic evening under the red.
Because it's her real personality. It's her real personality. So many people wear a mask while doing social media. They want to be the nicest person ever. I mean, who looks at Mr. Beast? Like, everyone has seen pictures of him. Now that I know what he looks like, everyone has seen pictures of him. Does anyone think that there's a human being in there? No, he's a complete, he's cooked up by AI to be the most politically correct person ever. Where he's like, as creepy as can possibly be. As unhuman as possible. Still have never seen a video of his. Just slop video commentary on him. But yeah, these people are absolutely fake. These people are absolutely fake. Always never showing you who they really are. Like me, I'm retard for everybody. All right? I am who I am. I am who I am. I'm the absolute retard. I'll own it. I'll own it. A few years down the road, people will be calling me retarded for my takes, and they'll start getting angry. It's like, you shut up. You shut up. You shut up and delete yourself. You shut up and delete yourself. Oh, if I ever go that far, I've gone off the deep end. I've gone off the deep end.
Blue strobe lights.
Okay, so I guess it's one thing, you know, filming it all, then going home and voiceovering it, and then still deciding to post the video after editing it. But she also left it up and decided to not apologize for it either. Essentially, what she decided to do was, we'll just delete the video and move on like nothing happened.
Chicken tikka masala pizza. Chicken tikka masala. 4-corner cheese pizza with a ranch base. Oh my gosh.
Which is what I never advise to any creator who makes a mistake. Like, if you make a big mistake, you just come forward and be like, yeah, I made a mistake. Don't worry, guys. We're all human. We all make mistakes. You do have to just kind of like own up to them though. Just deleting a video and pretending like nothing ever happened, that normally doesn't work out. But obviously, when she got a bunch of backlash, she deleted the video. Of course, people had already filmed it, and then it started making its rounds on Twitter and Reddit. And the whole narrative on Twitter and Reddit is people kind of in shock, going, isn't this a little tone deaf? Why would she do this? Obviously, there's a lot of people going way more in on her, but people just have a big problem with the video, and rightfully so, because she basically uses the accident as her hook.
Planning on filming our anniversary dinner, but when we walked up, there was a body outside, so I knew it was going to be an eventful one.
I wasn't going to film, but since someone lost their life, I guess I have to now. Like, come on, what is that? If anything, it should be the opposite. And obviously, you can't control the tragedies that happen around you, but
Don't
What
record
you
them.
can't control is, you know, the respect you have towards these tragedies on your own platform. And she can't play the whole ignorance card because she kind of led the video with the worst part. And even worse, it was confirmed by police that a 62-year-old woman did in fact lose her life in a car accident that night. So even if it was meant as some cutesy joke that didn't land, she at the end of the day still put someone's body in her food review TikTok. This is one of those videos where, okay, number one, I would, hopefully, in no world would I ever make something like this. But like, if this happened, you would make a video immediately and be like, I am so sorry to the family. This is bad. I should have never done this. Like, this is one of those times you just lay yourself flat. Like, I don't understand why you would not do that. Why would you just delete the video and pretend like nothing ever happened? And look, obviously I can play devil's advocate and say maybe privately with your significant other that you could try to make light of an obvious horrible situation, and maybe sometimes you are hyperbolic, but either way, you don't just blast this out on your platform. Or I guess you can do it, but it's just extremely insensitive, especially when you use it on your Washington DC food review page. Like, this is technically a commercial piece of content here. Like, the happening is not even related at all. You're just using someone's final moments as like a viral hook and a way to capitalize off of tragedy to get more views on TikTok. I don't know. Immediately, however, Sarah does breeze past her insane opening and I guess starts, you know, showing off a whole vase of roses and a card from the restaurant to celebrate the couple's anniversary.
They set our table with gorgeous roses and a beautiful note. Happy anniversary, Sarah and Eddie.
Then they film this silly video, and I guess Sarah orders the same thing she normally orders, and the restaurant brings them champagne to, I guess, celebrate their anniversary, and the video just continues.
I always get the same thing when
The thing is like, if you're gonna do something like this, just keep it cutesy. Just like, if you're gonna record, why would you start with the deleted body out in the street? Why? It's out of poor taste. It's completely disgusting. You need to have things done in a way where it's like, you have to think of the people around you. Again, it's the main character syndrome. They are what matters, not the person that just lost their lives out in front of them. They are what matters. So they should get the attention. It's just like, what the heck? What the heck?
I come here, so I was planning on switching it up a little bit, but I didn't. Surprise, surprise. They brought us some champagne to celebrate, but Eddie drank them both because I stopped drinking alcohol like 4 years ago.
Well, then she makes another joke about the tragedy before continuing the video again.
We enjoyed our romantic evening under the red and blue strobe lights.
I'm assuming she's trying to make the best out of it, but it just comes across as so tone deaf, as I've said like 80 times. Like, I'm just kind of like sitting watching this video like, why? And I hinted this earlier, but what I feel like makes this so much worse is she likely recorded this voiceover at home hours later in private. But like, imagine that was like your loved one lying out in the street, and now that loved one is being used as some like viral hook for a TikTok food review. It's just not a good look. And if that wasn't enough, oh, the ambulance lights, they're ruining my dinner. Like, come on. Like, I feel like nobody wants to go out in a horrible way, then become some punchline in some weak jokes for a TikTok food review account. Like, come on. But then Sarah complains about her blue cheese crust as if, you know, the dinner couldn't get worse from there.
I get the filet with blue cheese crust tonight. It wasn't very crusty. It was kind of just like melty cheese.
But I guess to, you know, top off the video, she says she's not that big of a fan of the dessert and decide to split the bill because every good couple does that on their anniversary, apparently.
We split the bill like every good couple does on their anniversary and walked home under the red and blue lights.
Okay. And what I think is kind of funny is like a lot of the people are attacking that almost as much as the fact that she opened it with a tragedy as her hook. But yeah, I guess that was the video of them dining next to a crime scene. Like, genuinely the only joke throughout the entire video is someone losing their life on the street.
That's just
and
terrible.
They just kept recapitalizing on that, I guess. That's one of those videos that should just stay in your drafts, in my opinion. But again, I guess to play the devil's advocate, maybe you witness something traumatic privately and then you share it later with your friends that night. But I don't really see a point of this going on a public TikTok platform, especially a commercial platform to promote your food reviews. But either way, Sarah, I guess, quickly caught wind of the negative backlash and just decided
It's gone. Like, the second you've posted it, it's no longer, like, I've said so many things. I just post it. I'm just like, you know what? I said it. I'm posting it. It's done. It'll get clipped eventually, and then people will laugh at me. Yes, whatever, it's fine. I said it. I didn't mean to use that word, but that word was used. There's so many situations like that, but at the same time, it's just like, it's online. It's online. I own it. I'm being retarded. I'm always retarded. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. But at the same time, it's different when you're just doing something like in the moment, you're saying something or whatever, or like I'm making content, or I thought something back in the day which doesn't seem to be accurate, but it was just how I felt or something like that, and it's completely off basis. And then you create the video, you start editing the video, and then you decide to post the video. And it's not like she's doing long form content. And I can understand, like, sometimes people who do long form content accidentally leave a few edits in that they don't mean to, especially when they have other jobs. When they literally have other jobs and they're trying to do content daily, which I used to do back in the day. Now I just do live form content. And if I'm being retarded, I'm being retarded. I just own it. But I said that word a lot today. But yeah, it's just, again, but she's doing a short. She's doing a TikTok video, which I think is like, what, 60 seconds at the longest? Maybe more. I mean, how long can a TikTok video be? I don't have TikTok. I don't know. But it's just, it makes no sense to me. It makes absolutely no sense to me. But at the same time, she did it. She edited it. She voiced over it. She probably watched it a few times, getting all the clips in place. And then she posted it. 60 seconds. You didn't have a light bulb moment going like, wait a minute, that sounds in poor taste. Maybe I shouldn't be joking about the deleted person out on the road. Maybe I should be a little disrespectful. Maybe I should just not put attention to it. Maybe I should show the video of it, but do a different voiceover where I'm just talking about the food. There was an accident out front. I'm not entirely sure what happened. And then you talk about the food, and it was just like the paramedics seemed to show up. They were there for a bit. I had dessert, and as we were leaving, they were still there. It seems like something tragic was happened. Prayers be to them. Sure, it's still a part of your video, but you're not making light of the situation. Okay, freaking... Oh, it's good we have TikTok banned, but these effing YouTube shorts and Insta TikTok is not gone. Yeah. Well, again, Instagram was only allowed, like, so if Instagram is the way it is now, it would have never been allowed in India. It would have never been allowed in India. It was only allowed in India because it wasn't owned by Facebook at the time, if I'm correct. Just like WhatsApp. Just how everyone in India used WhatsApp, even though WhatsApp is now owned by Facebook, by Meta. Which sells everyone's personal information. It sells everyone's personal information.
To delete the video and went on to just posting stuff like what I eat in a day. And then I guess going to pick up some album.
Snow a Day. I'm going to go get the Target Deluxe Edition because it has 2 live songs on it.
But her comment section are just filled to the brim with people calling her out for what she did and then also just deleting the video and trying to sweep it under the rug like nothing ever happened. Now, obviously, I don't want the internet to bully her into apologizing. I feel like that's just not productive at all. But I feel like a lot of people would just apologize to begin with. I don't know. I might just be like an over-apologetic person, but I feel like if I'm...
You just apologize and move on. You just apologize and move on. You'll lose some people, but you'll continue to grow. You'll continue to grow. That's it. You just apologize and move on. You just keep moving forward. Do as you do. You don't make the apology your life and lean into it. And you also don't ignore it and pretend it never happened like she's doing.
Mess up publicly, I need to make it right publicly. Like, in the very least, make a tweet or an Instagram post or a story or something like that. But hey, that's really just it for the situation. I just wanted to take a look at this very bizarre situation that happened here on the internet yet again, because I did not have it on my 2026 bingo card that a food review channel would use a tragedy as a hook, but here we are. But regardless, I mean, my condolences go out to that family and the woman who lost her life in all this as well. And this is just a big reminder that you really don't need to share everything you think and feel on social media, especially not someone's tragedy. That's not your chance to go viral. But hey, I mean, at least she's not facing multiple decades in prison like this influencer, because this guy, he's goofed up a whole lot. And we kind of documented it here on this channel a whole bunch of times. So I would recommend checking out this video here, and I'll see you guys.
Yeah. The fact that these people just ruin their own lives. They absolutely ruin their own lives. It's crazy. Well, she's not really ruining her life, but again, you can apologize. Yes, you made a mistake. Yes, you were being very main character syndrome, but you realize that, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done something like that. It was in poor taste. Apologize, you move on. It's that simple. It's that simple.
You guys got a video? That was so bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait on that.